Zdraví školdičky, vítejte vás CZ na kanále Old School CZ, konte u 44. živého sobotního vysílání ze hry Crash Team Racing nitro-fueled. Jinak zdravím tě Lukáši, vítám tě na streamu. Hned se na to vrhneme, protože není co k tomu dalšího dodat. Mimo to, že je to asi předposlední vysílání z této hry na nějakou delší dobu. Protože příští týden bude poslední sobota v lednu. Takže v další už potom nedáme. A hned na začátek tady máme docela na nic start, žádná pořádná trať, a nevadí, mystery case by neměli dělat problém snad. Je ti 20 let, máš dneska narozeniny, v tom případě ti přeju všechno nejlepší k narozeninám, jestli ti je 20 let někdy mezi úterým a dneškem, protože myslím, že v úterý tady taky byl, takže toto jste nezmínil, tak přeju všechno nejlepší k narozeninám pozdě. Lepší pozdě než nikdy. Patnáctého první, aha, tak to jo. A to bylo úterý, jestli se nepletu. Takže bys tady v úterý nebyl? No, si nevybavuju už. To bourání do dronu to mě rozhodilo hodně. Jsem myslel, že to budeme mít rychle z krku a že budeme se rychle věnovat nové hře plus, ale prej ne, no. Nedá se nic dělat. V úterý ale už budeme pokračovat skrz novou hru plus. Moc jsme to neudělali minulý týden, nebo tenhle týden. S tím, že já bych byl rád, kdybychom vlastně v to úterý dokončili celé první Grand Prix. To by nemuselo být, nebo to by mohlo být reálné. Jestli to bude obtížné, určitě bude. Nová hra plus GKX, jak jsem říkal, je velmi obtížná. Ale hej, aspoň až dokončíme novou hru plus GKX, tak nás čeká prototyp Crashe 3, na ten se hodně těším. Ačkoliv jsem se těšil i na ten vedlejší obsah a novou hru plus GKX, ale po tomhle streamu, který byl v úterý, už moc ne. Jsem překvapen, že ještě nevyhrál třeba 100% dokončení toho Crash Team Racing. A jelikož se blížíme ke konci pomalu k tomu, k Crash of the Titans, tak toto. Tak i to tam bude, to 100% dokončení. Ne, že ne. Tak snad nějaká ta další trať, která budeme doufat, bude i fungovat. Tak toto. Takže, to jsem to chtěl. Že bude nějaká lepší než Mystery Caves, to je ono. Tak prej ne, no, co se dá dělat. Ještě horší trať než ta předtím. No, nevadí, snad to půjde dobře, snad nemáme proti sobě schopné závodníky. Ačkoliv nevypadá to, že by, no možná ten digitální entropy má přece jenom platinový taky nátěr jako já. I když digitální entropy, jak jsem už asi 2 nebo 3 týdny zpátky, 3 týdny asi ne úplně, 2 týdny možná před měsícem a říkal, už není taková vzácnost, jako to bývalo, když hra vyšla. V té době to něco znamenalo teď. No, teď všichni zajímají hlavně ta kola, takže asi tolik k tomu. Ale to nevadí. Znamená to aspoň, že si umí aspoň trošku udržet ten modrý oheň. Takže asi tolik k tomu. Ale uvidíme. Přece jenom tohleto není moje oblíbená trať. Ale snad to půjde, snad, no nikdo si podle mě asi moc udržet oheň nebude moc, protože to je fakt těžké na téhle trati. Včetně mě, však víte, jak mi to jde na téhle trati, že nemám téměř nikdy ten modrý oheň. Myslím, že minulej týden se mi to povedlo 1 nebo 2krát, anebo se může stát tohle. že všichni odejdou a musíme se vrátit zpátky do menu a najít jinou trať. Ale na druhou stranu to může být nějaká lepší trať, že ano. Nějaká, která třeba bude mít i modrý oheň. Že bychom dostali horší trať, tak to moc možností není už. Jako, buď by to muselo být Light Colosseum, anebo Turbo Track, až na to, že Turbo Track už obsahuje modrý oheň. Ale to je jedno, stejně by to byla horší možnost. A nebo Retro Stadion, že ano. Rojové trubky, chci jít do toho? Nějakou dobrou krátkou trať, nebo chci radši Megamix Manii? Dáme radši Megamix Manii, pokud to vyhraje teda. Chci nějakou delší tratí začít. Ačkoliv mi to asi vypadá tak, že to nedopadne. Nevadí, rojové trubky jsou dobrá trať. Tentokrát to snad všechno dopadne jak má, když to pořádně načte a bude to fungovat, ne jako předchozí 2 tratě. Soupeře zřejmě přijdou, že jsou furt stejní, že se neměnějí. A ne, zase to vypadá, že to rozpadlo, jo. Máme smůlu. Uvidíme, co tam bude dalšího. Jako rojové trubky přece jenom je dobrá tady, takže to bylo docela škoda, že jsme nejeli. To jsem taky chtěl zmínit. Včera, nebo vlastně předevčírem, to už, myslím, že ne, to bylo ve středu už. No, předevčírem jsem si toho všimnul, takže asi tolik k tomu. Ve středu vyšel update na Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2023 a předevčírem jsem si všimnul, že hraje hodně lépe běží. Ačkoliv, tohle je na nic trať, ačkoliv lidi říkali, že vlastně ten update byl úplně katastrofální a že všichni s tím mají problémy, tak já to mám úplně naopak, mě přijde, že to vylepšili a že konečně se toto neseká téměř vůbec. Což taky by mohlo znamenat, že bych to možná zkusil znova vysílat a uvidíme. Když to bude fungovat mi dobře, když mi to dobře pojede, tak bych to mohl dát i do hlasování, což by nebylo vůbec špatné, protože, jak jsem říkal, tým to hraje taky. Takže bychom si mohli vlastně pokračovat ve hře s týmem, jen díky tomu, že jsem vlastně začal vysílat Modern Warfare 2 2022 pozdě, tak nějak. Jsem ji začal vysílat až někdy, kdy končila, na začátku sezóny 6, nějak tak. Takže potom už jsme se k tomu moc nedostali, té hře. Takže bylo by skvělé, kdyby to bylo s Modern Warfare 3 tou novou lepší, že teď bude sezóna první. Ačkoliv za chvíli končí, myslím, že za 2 týdny. Nádhera, se to spustilo, až že tohle není dobrá trať pro mě. Jediná škoda je, že ty Modern Warfare 2 zbraně, které v té hře taky jsou, nestojí za nic. V porovnání s těma Modern Warfare 3 zbraněma, které nově přidali. Jsem zkoušel moji dlouhou zbraň, tu odstřelovačku, co jsem použil, tu dlouhou pušku. A ono to prostě přestalo zabíjet na jednu ránu. Jsou potřeba dvě. Naštěstí přidali MSR z Modern Warfare 3, to je původní, které funguje docela dobře a zabíje na jednu ránu. Takže to je moje nová dlouhá puška. Něco jako Barrett 50 kalibr ve hře bohužel furt není. Pokud nepočítám Lynx, tu maďarskou 50, která má zásobník vzadu. Která se objevila například v Far Cry 4, Far Cry 5 nebo i Call of the Ghosts. S tou úplně pracovat nechci. Jinak to vypadá, že závod se nespustí, takže můžeme zase odejít a najít něco nového. Máme smůlu zase. Ačkoliv tohle není trh, na které jsem chtěl závodit, takže to může být jedno. Tak, jdem hledat znova. Ono technicky za to je to z části škoda, protože stejně spousta těch zbraní z Modern Warfare 3 plánuju do budoucna používat, ať už to jsou ty Breny nebo M9 Beretta. Například. Jako u brokovnici asi budu používat, nebo jsem měl v plánu, že budu používat furt tu starou z Modern Warfare 2, tak se asi ani to ne. Když možná. Jsem chtěl používat přesnou pušku furt MK14, místo toho teda vezmeme jednoho z těch Brenů, který tam jsou. To je v pohodě. Potom ještě útočnou pušku, tak tam jsem se rozhodl, že budu používat Brena bojovou pušku, tak tam se ještě rozmýšlím, jestli si náhodou nechám Skaraha místo toho 762 Brena, když to ještě taky uvidím. Odstřelovačka, to už jsem říkal, jsem přešel na to MSR-ko. Štít zůstává, nevydali nový štít, takže tam můžu aspoň zůstat do samého. A bazuk tam taky nepřidali moc. Jeden vystřelovač elektromagnetických pulzů, který ani nedokáže nikoho zabít pořádně, co já vím. A druhý je granátomet, takže tam si nechám pilu, to zůstává stejné, ta klása. Samopál, tak tam asi vezmu místo MP5 Scorpion Evo. Zase česká zbraň, proč ne? Kulomet, tak já jsem neměl nějak kulomet, který jsem chtěl použít na Modern Warfare 2 ani pořádně. Vím, že jsem dělal ten RAL kulomet, ale vydali ta Modern Warfare 3 N249. A tu já jsem používal fakt hodně Modern Warfare 2019, takže to je jasná volba. Pistole, to jsem říkal, že asi budu používat M9 Berettu místo té X13. A to je tak nějak všechno, myslím. Brokovnici, tam jsem říkal, že asi zůstanu u Expedite 12, to je jedna z výjimek. Tam budu spíš používat tu Modern Warfare 2 brokovnici, ale že by vydali AA12 z Modern Warfare 2019. Potom si to rozmyslím ještě. Nicméně jsem si taky uvědomil, že jedeme tady 1v1 tak nějak. A můj soupeř má digitálního entropyho, což znamená, že si umí udržet modrý oheň na téhle trati, protože Oxide si automaticky udržuje modrý oheň na téhle trati. To se nemění tak trošku. Já jsem zapomněl vyskočit, nádhera. Tak, budu mít co dohánět, to jak vypadá. Nemůžeme hned první závod prohrát, ne? On určitě udělá chybu, nemá určitě kola jako já, no nemá, co já vím. Třeba si poplete strany nebo něco takového. Já rozhodně ne. To je k něčemu, to mi vezme modrý oheň, takže já nemám už žádné věci, co bych mohl získat. To je na nic, ale co se dá dělat? On má štít ještě ke všemu. Takže pokud AI pošle satanistickou modrou kouli smrti nebo něco, tak je to k ničemu pro mě. A jasně, že jo. Mě ten motor zrovna moc nepomůže. Tak asi vyhraje, no. Až by to ještě něčeho naboural na poslední chvíli. Zatracený štít. A přitom jsem se ho snažil obět. Problém je tom, že kdybych jel doprava, tak by mě stejně trefil oheň, takže by to dopadlo na stejno. Jenom on by měl štít ještě furt. No já jsem nic dělal, tak na první závod jsme prohráli. Což znamená, že už nám zbývá jenom příští týden na to, abychom vyhráli všechny závody za celé vysílání. Což je nepříjemné, ale dobře, no. Jo, to jsem zapomněl zmínit, nože nebo zbraně na blízko, které nejsou štít. Tak tam je to tak nějak úplně mi jedno, co používám, ne že ne. S tím, že přidali jenom 2 nové nože, přidali karambit, který už mám platinový, ten nebyl moc problematický. A to druhý to bylo něco jako normální nůž, ale vypadá jinak. S tím, že tam mám jenom zlatou a na platinu to asi ani zkoušet nebudu, protože po mně chtějí 5krát, prostě 5krát, abych zabil 5 lidí za jeden život, což vůbec nevím, jak chci udělat s nožem. Kdyby to byla puška, tak to ještě je v pohodě, nebo samopal, nebo prostě něco takového. To by bylo v pohodě, s brokovnicí by to možná byl trošku problém, ale s nožem to fakt ne. To odmítám dělat. Karambit měl nějakou jinou výzvu, myslím, že tam bylo zabít 25 nepřátel, aniž by tě zranili nebo něco takového. To nebylo zase tak hrozný. Tak uvidíme, snad Android to lipuje lépe. Výhoda v tom, že jsme jenom 2 tady v té lobby, je taková, že se to nemůže rozbít. Když se to nerozbilo poprvé, proč by se to rozbilo, proč by se to mělo rozbít toto na druhý pokus, že jo? To by museli přibít další závodníci. Tak za tu prohru minule můžu sám, že jsem spadnul. Tak, to je odplata. Taky mě trefil štítem, tak já taky trefím štítem. Jeho přejel vlak, ne, to mi zdálo. Prej. Nádhera, teď si rozhodně trefil tu láhev. Už bych snad měl být v cajku. Jsem trefil zeď, tak nevadí, tak možná ještě v cajku nejsme. Ok, tak to se nepovedlo. Neodpálil jsem to ve správnou chvíli. Nádhera. To mě trefí ta maska. Taky možnost. No doufám, že AI trefí jeho. Že zase blízko za mnou. Ale ne, on trefí další láhev, proč ne? To bychom teda měli 1-1. Uvidíme, jak dlouho zůstane. Taky uvidíme, jestli se k nám nepřipojí další lidi. Protože pak samozřejmě nemá cenu říkat, kolik to je. Hello Tony, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you again. Yeah, it's nice to see you as well. Except for the fact that I can't actually see you, I can only read your messages. Which means I can't exactly even hear you. And then again, you can't see me either, you can just hear me. But I know how you mean it, deep sea. Don't like out of time. This one could be interesting. Either it will go flawlessly or I will make a ton of mistakes. Do you like the soundtrack in menu? I love it. I love it too. I like both the main theme and the map themes of the adventure mode. Okay. There's a different kind of shortcut, okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to assume this guy does have master wheels, he just doesn't use them. There we go. No mistakes so far. Either that or he just knows that that's a thing. Who knows? Go. We just need to do it one more time and then we're good. And he's pretty far behind me, so I think I'm going to win this even if I make a mistake. Close one. Oh, I didn't make a mistake. Nice. That was a pretty good time, I would say. Okay. That's like 16 seconds behind me. That was a good deep sea driving, not gonna lie. What do you like more, old games or new games? Well, depends what you mean, what you like imagine as an old game. For me, I would say that old game has to be more than 10 years old. So, for example, Far Cry 5 from 2018 is not an old game for me, despite Far Cry 6 being the thing. But I enjoy both types, but then again, I am very specific about the games I play. Now let's go Baron Ruins. I'm not gonna get Tiny Temple again, and I don't want to go Dragon Mind. So for example, my favorite game of all time is Crash to Insanity from 2004, so you might say that old games I prefer more. But then again, I really enjoyed the new Call of Duty that got released in 2023. So, yeah, I enjoy both. I don't know if equally, but I just enjoy both. Also, it's 2-1. I'm winning at the moment against this guy. I'm going to assume he will add me to his friends list after he leaves or something. Because I'm sure he's finding this entertaining. Driving someone that has the master wheels. Do you like Counter-Strike 2? Well, I wasn't a big fan of Counter-Strike Global Offensive in the first place. The majority of my time is spent on the Danger Zone, or how was the Battle Royale mode called. And that's not even in Counter-Strike 2 from what I know, so I would say probably no. Like, I didn't play the competitive game modes because I had Call of Duty for that. It's pretty much search and destroy from Call of Duty. And primarily I prefer Call of Duty because I have people to play with there. Like, I can't stand random people that play with me. I feel like they don't know what they're doing most of the time. And me and the team carries it against the opponents. I could have used the shield to go through the robot and save some time, but that's fine. I will wait for the blue shield so I can have a permanent safety. There we go. I mean, there are games that I play alone in multiplayer. For example, this one. I'm used to play this game alone. Even though I sometimes have friends, but then again, you can't exactly work together with your friends. There's always going to be just one winner. So at that point, you're competing against your friends if you play with them. Don't hit me, I want to keep my shield. There we go. That's 3-1. The multiplayer games I used to play alone were, for example, Friday the 13th the game. You saw me play that. You know that I don't exactly communicate with my teammates when I'm playing the Survivor. I'm just doing useful stuff. Most of the time I'm trying to get the police on scene and then leave with them, because police helps everyone pretty much. I remember playing World of Tanks with someone on stream. But then again, I didn't enjoy World of Tanks that much anyway. I used to play that a lot back in the day, when there were like only 5 countries. But I got fed up with it. Don't find it as enjoyable now. Not to mention that on some of the World of Tanks streams that I had, I didn't even manage to get a 1 kill during those 2 hours. Which sounds pretty embarrassing, I know. Despite me having like level 8 tanks out of 10. I think I have only 1 level 8 tank and the rest of are 6 or 5. But still, having a level 8 tank, that means you have quite an experience already from that game. But no, I still wasn't able to get a single kill during 2 hours. I think it's fair to say that I suck at World of Tanks. Then again, you can say that about Tekken as well. If you saw me play Tekken 7 on stream, then you'd see that I'm not that good of a fighter. Not to mention that Tekken 7 I think is winning in the poll of the next multiplayer game that we will play. I have 1 tier 9 tank, oh, okay, good for you. I primarily was using French tanks, because as I said there weren't that many countries back in the day. I remember there being only like, when I played it for the first time, I remember being there Germany, Soviet Union, US and France. I'm not sure about the British. I don't remember them exactly. Then I remember they added British, as I said, then Chinese, then there was Japan. Then I think it was Czechoslovakia. I think that was my return to the game, because obviously I want to use Czech/Czechoslovakian tanks. Then they added the Italian tanks and Swedish tanks. Not much point of those being used. Italy wasn't exactly doing very well during the Second World War. Oh, I really lost fire. Okay, that's weird. Doesn't happen very often there. And Sweden was neutral during the Second World War, just like Switzerland. Oh, he ran me over, okay. Don't know how he caught up to me in the first place, but very well. I think I'm losing this one. Ah, that's fine. It will be 3-2 anyway. Still 1 point ahead. And then again, I may be able to save it. Somehow, if he makes a mistake. Okay, that was weird, but that's fine. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter really. Come on, make that mistake. Oh, I think he lost fire. But he's gonna regain it, so that sucks. I wasn't that far behind him though. I have one Škoda tank from Czechia. It's in that back in the day it was Czechoslovakia, but that's fine. Yeah, I have tier 5 Škoda, I think. But once again, I don't remember playing that game since I last streamed it, so they might have added even a new nation that what a nation fought in the Second World War and is not there yet. Like a major nation, even though Czechoslovakia definitely wasn't a major nation. Actually, I don't know. I'm not counting British colonies, by the way. I'm saying that British tanks makes like British colony tanks are British tanks in my eyes. So nothing like Canada or Australia. Austria also, that's Germany back then. Norway and Denmark, they weren't really important in the Second World War. Have you ever played War Thunder? No. I have heard about that game, but I never really wanted to try it, to be honest. Also time 4 minutes, so this is going to be our last race as Cortex, and we are going to switch to Spyro. Major nation, Second World War. Brazil. I remember that Brazil actually was on the side of the Allies. And they saw some fighting. I know that the Turkey wasn't involved. So no Turkey tanks. Yugoslavia, I mean, they have partisans, so I doubt that. Perhaps Greece, but then again, Greece fell to Germany pretty early on, once again. Oh, I didn't hit him, that's a shame. Oh, now I did hit him. Nice. Fine, missile can't hit me exactly. There we go. Oh, I think he made another mistake. He's pretty far behind, not gonna lie. Hopefully the AI won't hit me. Here we go. Oh, no, never mind. There's one more. Okay, there we go now. Now I should be fine. Also, I'm starting to think that he won't even finish the race. Because he's very far behind this time. Let's see, is he going to finish the race? Seconds. Oh, barely. Anyway, it's time to switch to Spyro. Also, that's 4-2 against this guy. I had a chess tournament today. How did you do? Did you win? Oh, all tracks are bad. Let's go for mystery caves, I guess. There we go. We'll pick Dark Spyro. Still going just against this guy, which is interesting. I won 1 out of 1 game, even when I was losing a rook. Okay. Good for you then. Even though I thought that you would play more games in a chess tournament, not just one. But perhaps that tournament still hasn't finished yet, you know. Perhaps that tournament lasts more than 1 day. I don't exactly think that I'm going to win this one though. I'm not going to pick the shortcut. I'm going to play it safe. Okay, so far so good. Still not going to go through the shortcuts. Oh, okay. Didn't know that was there, but that's fine. Nice, I did hit him with the bomb at least. No, that rocket's not going to hit me. Good. For a while I thought that fireball would hit me. But very good. And that's 5-2 then.
Maybe you could beat me if you stop dragging your feet.
It was practical chess that steams with 2 times 1 hour and 30 minutes plus 30 seconds per move. Okay, I'm just going to pretend that I understand what that means, even though I totally don't understand how it works. But that's fine, I don't play chess. Let's see how it goes for the next race on Deep Sea. Nah, no, let's go Meteor Gorge this time. Let's not choose a same track again. Don't exactly. Oh, I don't want to go Tiny Arena. Okay, so he's going to he's probably going to win this one. I'm not that good on Tiny Arena. Then again, it doesn't have blue fire, so I might be able to hit him a few times, which could grant me the victory. We will see. Let's do this then.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spiral.
Oh, I missed the box. That sucks. Missed the second one as well, but I still have fire, which is good. And that's why it's bad, because I could have had a blue shield by now. That's fine. Can be in front of me for now. Ah, he wasted a shield, nice. And he lost fire as well, so now I'm most likely going to hit him. Now I should be good to go. That's fine, that will help me. Could use another shield though. Phew, thought I hit a wall there. That would have been catastrophic. Oh, I'm passing the AI now. That's not very good. Please don't hit me. Okay, I lost fire. That's fine. He got hit by the AI. Nice. Okay, that was the last guy. Of course, that's the one that's going to hit me. That's fine because he got hit multiple times. Which means that I'm one pretty much. Even hit the nitro crate.
Maybe you could beat me if you stop dragging your feet.
Why do you have in the rules to don't use your name when a lot of people here are used to it? Well, it's not like don't use my name like don't call me Johnny. It's like don't name yourself old school Johnny CZ. Or CZ in English, not in Czech. Because there was a time when I had mods here, because mods don't watch that often nowadays, but that's fine. Sometimes they just come say hi or something like that, but the mods aren't here very often. But like three years back, I had like one mod here with me, and for some reason people all of a sudden started to come to my channel. They gave me subscribe for no real reason, and then they started to hate on me and on my mod, primarily on my mod. And it went as far as that they decided to just create alternative channels and name themselves after me or after that mod. And that's why there's that specific rule, because I just didn't like that. From this one experience. It's not like don't name me Johnny or don't name... the name of the mod was Spay, so don't name Spay, don't call him Spay. But don't name yourself that, because Google allows you to change your name. I know that for a fact. So you can clearly change from Tony Stark into old school Johnny CZ, as I said. It's not like, as I said, don't use the name like don't call me that. It's like don't use that name as don't use it on yourself. Don't rename yourself that way. Oh, by the way, they didn't unsubscribe after I banned them for hating me, so win-win. Not to mention that not only my mod was there, but I had some viewers that actually liked my content as well, so of course they defended me. And the best way to get rid of haters is to make fun of them for watching something they don't enjoy. And calling them that they don't have it like right in their heads. Because you wouldn't voluntarily watch something you don't enjoy, would you? Oh, I lost fire? How? Okay, so he's going to be in the lead for now. That's fine. Okay, that hit me. And I hit the wall, of course. Never mind, I think I'm losing this one, but then again it's 6-2 at the moment, so it's going to be 6-3. And he tends to make mistakes, so he might make one once again. Or more. Oh, and there we go. I'm going to keep the shield for now. Okay, I nearly hit that wall. Surprised I didn't, to be honest. Oh, I think he rage quitted. Yeah, he rage quitted. Okay. He had enough. Never mind, let's finish this race against the AI, because he now is an AI instead of a human. And find a new lobby.
Maybe you could beat me if you stop dragging your feet.
What's that message? Need to see it close. I haven't seen your moderators at all the time I'm here. Yeah, it's fine. I remember having at least 3. I had Spay, that was the guy that used to make the pictures for my videos on Let's Plays. Then he said that he doesn't have the time for that anymore, so I had to make them for on my own, which is fine. And for that reason I gave him a mod, and he was visiting a lot. Not anymore, I guess he doesn't have time anymore, but that's fine. Then I have that Badger. He has his own YouTube channel. He has more subs than me, but he's not Czech compared to Spay. He appears sometimes. Most of the time, from what he told me, he just comes to the stream, doesn't say anything, and then he just leaves. And just watches. He even sometimes said that he watches my videos despite them being in Czech, so he doesn't understand what I say there. Which is interesting, not gonna lie. And then I have Lucas, not the Lucas you see on top of the chat, a different one. I think he was there like last week, actually. He once again, just like Badger, just shows up, but says something and then he leaves. But that's fine, I'm alright with that. And that's all I remember. I don't remember having any more moderators. Not that I need them, most of the time I deal with the issue on my own, myself. But there were times when moderators were useful, not gonna lie. Let's go Tiny Temple again. I really don't want to go Turbo Trek. I have more interesting stories from the past of my channel. For example, when I was streaming Spore, because Spore isn't exactly a game that I can record, because it starts simple, like you start as just I don't know the scientific term in English for buňka, so I'm sorry, I can't exactly translate that. You start as that, then you develop into a creature, and then as that creature you gain, don't exactly want to call it experience, more like the IQ to create a tribe, then to create a whole civilization, and then even create a spacecraft to go into space. And after you go into space, then the game pretty much is endless. You can do whatever you want for how long you want. You no longer have like a main objective. And I decided to make that main objective reaching the center of the galaxy, because you need to go there eventually as well, since that unlocks a secret thing or something like that. And during those sport streams, for some reason, I had like 5 Spanish people at once appear on my channel. And they would only come to those sport streams, and they wouldn't speak English, they would speak Spanish, and I didn't want to ban them for using a language I don't understand, because there's that many of them. Ah, speak of the devil, I was just talking about you, Lucas. Hello, I'm doing alright. Thank you for asking. So yeah, I call that the Spanish infestation time when during those sport streams. After the sport streams, they didn't show up anymore. Also, how many people are there? That's 7, okay. So it might not start. It certainly looks like it's not going to start. Yeah, this isn't going to start, so let's leave. Also, if you're wondering how I know that they were Spanish, well, it's easy. After the stream I just used Google Translate and figured out what language were they using. Actually, I really enjoy your streams. Respect for talking English for me, thank you. Nah, that's alright. I mean, in Tuesday I had another viewer that was speaking English. A fan of me and Badger as well, from the United Kingdom. It was Jensen, but Jensen doesn't seem to be here at the moment. Also, Jensen sometimes plays Crash Team Racing nitro-fueled with me, although he's not very good at the game, but that doesn't mean I don't want to play with him. I don't judge. Ah yes, we got Thunderstruck. I was waiting for this track for so long. Didn't get to play it last 2 weeks. Oh. Although there's 8 of us, so it might not start, but hopefully everything will go as planned. I would do the same if I wasn't streaming and wait, was or wasn't? I can't see that. Oh, if I was streaming and someone joined mine. Yeah, that's understandable, of course. One of my friends that actually watches on Twitch sometimes, is on it. He is from Czech Republic and he decided to make streams only in English. He doesn't really speak Czech, only sometimes when I say something. Oh, that reminds me, got another mod called Tomasko, but he no longer watches, I think. Sometimes I talk with him on Discord, but that's about it. Meets is on it and Tomasko actually made a collab stream, or well, they weren't streaming on their channels, but I was streaming. I was streaming a game that doesn't really have online multiplayer yet, so we were playing through Parsec. Ah, that's a shame, but really wanted to play Thunderstruck, which is an app or something that allows other people to join your computer pretty much, and if they have like PS4 controllers, they actually can do stuff on your computer through those controllers. So basically I loaded up a game that has like local multiplayer up to 4 people and played with them through Parsec. Those streams were really nice. And the most funny thing was that at one point my moderator Badger that I was talking about joined, and since he doesn't speak Czech, we all had to switch to English, and they were totally fine with it. Tomasko is actually a mod on Badger's channel as well. Also, I am a mod on Badger's channel as well. Saying too many as wells this time. So Tomasko was alright with it, and even though Tizony doesn't really know Badger, he was fine with it as well, because as I said, he has his own channel where he speaks only English. I'm not very active myself, but when I pop in from time to time, yeah, that's what I was saying to Tony, because he said that he never saw a moderator on my channel. So I was telling him that I have moderators. How many races did we do, by the way? I think that's like 9, I would say. Yeah, that's exactly 9, okay. The only time when mods are really really useful and help me with stuff that I can't do myself is when someone that doesn't speak Czech, Slovak or English comes to my stream and starts saying something in his language. I don't exactly want to ban him just because he speaks different language. I want him to know that he can't use it, so you know, so he actually knows what he gets banned for. And that's where the mods come in. They use Google Translate to communicate with him, to tell him that only English is available. Or Czech or Slovak, but I don't expect foreigners to really speak Czech or Slovak, to be honest. English, I expect them to speak, but other than that, and their native language, no, I don't expect them to speak Czech. I remember there was a time where I think Lucas exactly was communicating with someone in their language through Google Translate. That was interesting. Oh. Looks like this one is going to work. Don't exactly know which language it was, but still. That's why I have the mods. Also, I see that message, or messages in this case, but I don't exactly want to read them since I don't know if this is going to start or not. Then again, I will hear a sound cue so I can read them. And how do you even choose who would be the moderator? Just asking. Well, you have to earn trust, if I'm correct. That's one thing. The other thing is like, yeah, I think that's only this thing, the trust. Like, the reason why Lucas is the moderator, for example, he made a comment on my first ever video that I publicly made, on my first part of Crash Bandicoot 1. And he was watching the streams back then as well. That's why I know I could trust him. Also, this isn't going to start, so we'll just leave. And, as you can see, even after 5 years, he's still here. With Badger, it's pretty much it works both ways. I came onto his streams, liked his content, I was frequently watching, and before I had a mod on his channel, I was just pointing out for mods or to him that someone's breaking the rules, because I myself am a very strict person. I don't like when someone breaks the rules. So he gave me a moderator after a while. And I didn't lose that role yet, and since I'm still watching his streams, I can keep it. I'm even moderator on his Discord server. Oh, thank God! Thank God this lobby got broken, because I did not want to go on that track. And even though Badger doesn't visit my streams very often, at least from what I see, he might be lurking there somewhere. I gave him a moderator because I needed someone someone who's not Czech to have a mod. Because even though I'm pretty good in English, at least I would say that, I still don't think I'm perfect. I still don't know some words in English, so that's where Badger would come in. He's a native. He's from the United Kingdom. He knows English the most of us, so of course he would explain the word to me or something like that, and if it's a swear word that I don't know, for example, then he would ban them instead of me. That's what Badger would be there for. I could probably be mod on Badger's channel, but I'm not very active. Okay. At least you have the ladder role on his Discord server. You know English very well? Yeah, but then as I said, there are words that I don't know. For example, if you watch my latest Jewel Quest 3 video, which is also the final part of that game, yeah, you're right. If you watch that video, you will see that I have problems with translating some words into Czech. I will just read what it says, translate it to Czech, but then there are words that I was like I either skipped or I said something that I think it might mean. Okay, never mind. This isn't starting either. Yeah, we both don't know 100% of English. That's why Badger is there. And with Tomasco, he was well, he is still my friend, I would say. He's not IRL friend though. I don't think I have a mod that I know IRL. But Tomasco got the mod because, well, I know him again from Badger's channel. He was a mod on that channel. The thing is that when I come and find Badger's channel, there were already like 3 or 4 Czechs there, and Tomasco was one of them. And we became friends very quickly because he loves Crash Bandicoot and Spyro Dragon and stuff like that as well. And when I told him that I stream for myself, he decided to watch my stuff as well, and he liked it at the time. He was visiting me very frequently, so I decided to give him a mod as well. And since he was a mod on Badger's channel, I knew I could trust him. If Badger can trust him, of course I can trust him. Even I don't know perfect English. That's fine, I would say. No one is perfect, we have to all remember that. We all make mistakes, we are only humans. We are not robots. Even though robots make mistakes as well. Nothing can be absolutely perfect, that's correct. Just like people can't make perpetuum mobile. Or such. Just like perpetuum mobile doesn't exist, that's more like it. Also, I'm going to assume that I don't need to explain what perpetuum mobile is. Oh, let's go Mega Mix Mania, why not? Hopefully this time it will finally work. Even though back then when I was... well, back then, it happened like 30 minutes ago. When I was driving only with that one guy, it may not have been the most interesting thing in the world, because, you know, there's not that many players. Even though he was pretty good, so... But still, even though it was just one player, the races were working, and that's what matters. I don't expect anyone to enjoy me just talking while stuck in lobbies, because races are broken. Physically, perpetuum mobile cannot exist, just machine that doesn't need energy cannot work forever. Yeah. Hopefully this one will start. Okay. That's a good start. There's only 5 of us. So this could work. Except I don't think anymore. Don't think so anymore. Doesn't seem like we are going to start. That sucks. I'm not bad in physics. I was. I was very bad in physics when I was attending school and high school. Thankfully I don't have physics on university anymore. Although there's other stuff that I'm bad in university. Unlike, well, not unlike, but even though I don't have chemistry and physics as I had them on high school, there is stuff that I'm not that good in university. Also, what's the time? It's 18. Okay, so I'm going to switch to the last character, because we can't really do another race as Spyro, we don't have enough time for it. So, the character I chose for today is going to be... Yaya Panda.
I'm fluffy and fast.
Which is one of my least favorite characters in the game that I barely used. And if you want to know why, it's because this character appeared in a game called Crash Nitro Kart 3D2. And if you don't know that game, then I don't blame you. It was a mobile Crash Bandicoot racing game. I never played it. I think it's no longer even available to download, which only tells you how bad of a game that probably was. And no, I don't plan playing it on stream or on Let's Plays. That won't happen, because as I said, it's not even available to download anymore. I don't think I'm gonna get my hands on this. IT for me. Did they updated it? If you're talking about that Crash Nitro Kart 3D2, no. IT is good, but physics is better for me. Well, I study IT, so... well, not exactly IT, more like statistics, but I do use programs like Excel. never mind, everyone left once again. It's been like 15 minutes since the last race that actually worked. Let's try again. Also, I'm certain that we never used this character on stream, so that's why I chose her. I still need to come up with one more character for next week that we didn't use yet, but I think this is the last character I didn't use on stream, and I need to get more skins via race wins. Oh, Hotel Skyway. Easy choice. I was thinking of Von Clutch, for example, but no, I have all skins for Von Clutch, so I'm not gonna use him. Actually, I'm thinking of a character that I might have not used on stream, that I don't have skins for, but I'm not sure about that. Of course, I'm not going to check it on stream. I don't want to spoil the surprise for next week. Only 3 of us? If we're only 3 people, then surely this is going to work, unless they both leave before the race even starts. No, never mind. We are unlucky. Of course, that they had to leave for the best track in the game, in my opinion. Also, just in case you're wondering, my favorite subject was always history. Which you probably can tell. Not this track again. Even though we didn't race on it today yet. No, they left again. Oh, never mind, only 1 person left. Or 2. 1 or 2 people. That's fine. By the way, 3 subs left to 300. I don't really have like sub goals. I mean, I had for 100 subs. I had videos or special series planned, but that has been done. I have a special series planned for 1000 subscribers though, which is going to be very very in the future. Like, I don't expect to hit 1000 subscribers very soon, even though it has been less than a year that we hit 200 subscribers, if I remember correctly. I mean, the jump from 200 to 300 so far looks like it's going to be a very short one. Like, in a short duration, I mean. Compared to 100 and 200, that took like 2 or 3 years to get from 100 to 200. But then again, I don't have like a milestone 300 subscribers. I have 1000 next. Unless I come up with a special like series for 500 subscribers special, even though I don't have it. I can't think of anything special that I would want to create on 500. Unless I would put there that 1000 sub special series. But then again, then I wouldn't have anything for 1000 subscribers special series. Should also mention that I already had more subscribers than 297. I remember having 298 subscribers. But that's fine, if someone decides to unsubscribe, there is nothing I can do about it. No need to be sad about that. People can always change their minds, you know. Not to mention that I'm sure you've noticed that I never say, if you enjoy this, consider liking, subscribing and leaving a comment. I never on a single occasion said that people should do that. Because I don't find that like very, how do you call it? Very, there we go, there's how you can tell that I'm not from an English-speaking country. There we go. It's not very encouraging to say that. People on their own know if they like the content they saw. They on their own know if they want to give you that like, subscribe or comment. So why even say that? The people know if they want to or not. Don't tell them to do it. They have their own minds. Don't force them. Feels like begging? That's exactly what it is. I don't beg for people to like me. If people like me, that's good. If people don't like me, whatever. Let's go for gingerbread, alright? We already had Electron Avenue and Tiny Temple this stream. Never mind. Lobby disbanded. What's even more surprising is that even those big YouTubers use this. They have millions of subscribers, yet they beg for more. Then there's me, who has barely 300 and never mentions it. Anyway, let's try again, Gingerbread Joyride. Like, the only times when I mention, like, my subscriber count was probably during that special Let's Play series. Because I specifically said that I made this series for the 100 subscribers, for reaching that number. Just in case you're wondering what I made a series on for 100 subscribers, it was SSX, a snowboarding game. It was pretty much my first sports game I ever played, so I decided to make it like my first ever sports series. Then again, there are not that many sports games I played, and I don't consider this, for example, a sports game. snowboarding, on the other hand, is a sport. Then again, I didn't make that many sports game on my sports game let's plays on my YouTube channel. I think except for SSX, I did only SSX 2, which is called SSX Tricky, which is pretty much the same game. Except it has like more stuff to do there. I have 2 subs, I don't know why, but I have it. How to start my channel? Well, there's another funny story I have for you. Before I started to do like let's plays and stuff, back in 2017, yeah, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which was the remake of first 3 games, came out. And after I played it, I said like to me, that was fine, I really liked the game. I really enjoyed it, playing all those games, except with better graphics again. That was nice. So then I decided to just, for no real reason, to visit random Crash Bandicoot, what am I saying? Random YouTubers that streamed the game, that had like a low amount of subs so I can actually talk with them. And when I visited them, I quickly looked at them and found out that most of them just played the game, not even for 100%. They were struggling a lot with lives. There were occasions when those guys actually knew what they were doing. But when I actually came there, most of them didn't know what they were doing. And what I did was gave them tips, which they found extremely helpful. And in return, they subscribed to me despite me not doing anything with my channel back in the day. So when I released my first ever like let's play, or first part of the let's play, I already had like 30 subscribers from random people that I helped with Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. That was pretty funny. The only thing was that since I was, you know, making Czech let's plays and pretty much all of them spoke English during those streams, subscribed to me, and you know, if they actually decided to watch my videos, they didn't understand damn thing.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurts, but it doesn't matter. Now I'm going to hit her with the shield. Okay, never mind, she had a shield of her own.
Bet you didn't see me coming.
Come on, follow me, Crash. Stay
I see 3
close and
subs
do
on your
what I
channel.
do.
Oh, okay, you just remembered that you had 2. There even was one guy that I almost made to 100% Crash 2, because I gave him like... He was very... he was very excited that he had someone that would actually help him with it, and he had a lot of fun playing Crash Bandicoot 2. So I gave him a lot of tips what he needs to do, but then again he gave up after, well, not after, but he gave up on level 18 Cold Hard Crash, which is very understandable because that's one of the hardest levels. And explaining it to him was not exactly easy what he had to do. Especially since I think he wasn't even like from the United Kingdom or the US, he was from Spain. But he spoke English, so... I think this is the way how I actually found Badger, even though Badger was one of those people that knew what he was doing. From the beginning, he didn't need help. But still, it was pretty nice to help people, but of course, as time goes on, people either don't play Insane Trilogy on streams anymore, and if yes, they most of the time know what they're doing. There are not people that play the game blindly anymore. Also, these tracks suck, but Tiger Temple seems the most reasonable. Of course, not all of them, like, how would I say it, would appreciate my tips and stuff, I was telling them. Some of them, as I said, knew what they were doing, so they just said thanks, but I already know that. Some others were saying that they don't plan on going for 100%, for example, because most of the time I was telling them how to get the color gem, because they were extremely well hidden. So I told them about like an easy gem that would encourage them to go for the 100%, but that didn't work. I remember one guy calling me a bot, because back when Insane Trilogy got released, a bot always appeared and depicted what game you had, like what game you were playing, if the first, the second, or the third, and they always said how to unlock Coco or to play as her. It was easily a bot. So when I asked one guy if he would like to know how to get something, he just called me a bot straight away. I mean, I explained to him that I'm not a bot, which he believed me after I said something like, "Screw you, I'm going to leave if you don't like if you think I'm a bot." Which then he realized that I'm not a bot, since I was willingly, you know, leaving him. So then again, I asked him if he would like some tips, and he told me that he already know it. He just wasn't playing for 100%. And to prove it, he even told me how to get something that people expect never to go for. So that was pretty funny. Of course, majority of those people that I like helped, I don't have a contact on, or I'm not in contact with, because they play like new games. That was back in the day when Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came up. After they finished that game, they moved on to something different that I didn't know or didn't care for. So I just left. Like, they appreciated the tips and that was it. At least that's how it was with the majority of people. Oh wait, I was supposed to use that on shortcut, never mind. There we go, another win. That's actually funny and interesting. I really miss those times though. It was really nice to help people. I mean... zdravím tě Creeper, vítám tě na streamu. Co znamená apply a weapon mod at mod beach? Proč mluvíš anglicky? Anglicky mluvím, protože Tony neumí česky. A Lukášovi to je úplně jedno. Jo, přesně tak, Lukáš to vysvětluje. Jinak, co znamená to apply a weapon mod at a mod beach? Nevím úplně, nebo takhle, řekni mi z jaký hry to je, když tak. Mám pocit, že mluvíš okolo ty zombies, jako ty nový Modern Warfare 3 zombíci, co tam jsou, ale já si nejsem jistý, to je ten problém. Protože to mod beach mě zaráží docela. Takže si můžu poprosit o to říct, z jaké je to hry. Z Fortniteu, aha, já nehraju Fortnite, takže v tom ti nemůžu pomoct, je mi líto. What are you talking about? Creeper here was speaking Czech. He wanted to ask about about something regarding Fortnite, so I had to explain to him that I don't play Fortnite, so I can't help him. Unfortunately. Je mi líto, nemůžu pomoct, jak říkám, nehraju Fortnite. Ani jsem nikdy neskusil vlastně. Což je možná chyba, ale mě nikdy Battle Royale moc nebrali. Jsem říkal jenom, že v Counter-Strike Global Offensive Danger Zone mě bavilo, to bylo takový jediný Battle Royale. A v jednu chvíli jsem hodně hrál PUBG, ale to už mě přešlo. Takže je mi líto. Anyway, back to English. Když tak Creeper je úplně v pohodě, že si budeš mluvit česky, já ti prostě odpovím na tvoje otázky v češtině, nebo prostě přečtu to, co říkáš v češtině, nebo spíš píšeš, a odpovím na to v češtině bezproblémově, ale budu mluvit prostě anglicky bez zbytek času, kvůli Tonymu. Okay, so that's everything explained, now we can continue. How many people? 4, that's fine. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, I'm very surprised that that didn't hit me, but I still lost blue fire. That's a shame. Or not didn't hit me, but it didn't make me lose fire earlier. That's what I wanted to say. And now I'm surprised that this hit me. Yeah, I should also mention that in that game, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Nitro Kart 2 3D, or Crash Nitro Kart 3D 2, I don't think there were actually like voices for characters, so they had to make brand new voices, or like catchphrases or quotes for this character. So her saying "I'm a panda" is brand new, and to be honest, not very good. Yeah, another one, I'm a bear. Yeah, like, I mean, we knew that. Pandas are bears. And your name literally says panda, so there is no reason for you to say that. I don't think any other character in the game says their name like that. Použít zbrojový mod na modovací pláži, aspoň myslím, že je. Nasadit mod na zbraň, ne. Je tu Tony. Tony, are you here? That's the easiest way to ask. Like, yeah, you can have those conversations. Of course, I'm not going to read your conversations between viewers. There's no reason for me to do it. Počkat, nebudu číst konverzace, protože nemá cenu číst vaše konverzace, to je... How old are you? I'm 22. And since you asked me how old I am, now you have to answer how old you are. Ne, teď napsal, teď se mě zeptal, kolik mi je. Also, I don't have a reason, or I have no reason to like not tell you how old I am. I don't really care if you know, to be honest. Not that there's much you can do with that information. Oh, you're 24. Okay, so you are older. Good for you. Or bad for you, depending on if you see it as a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, screw it, let's go turbo track. Okay, never mind. Oh, actually, if this is going to win, this is going to be a very interesting race. They are not very good, so I think I'm going to win this on the worst track in the game. Also, yes, this is the worst track in the game, by the way. At least in my opinion. Well, it's not on offline. Offline this track is fine, but online? No. Jen sranda... Já to nemá cenu úplně. To nemá ani cenu číst, ale přečetl jsem si to, nahlas to nemá cenu číst. Navíc teď je to jedno, jak jsem říkal, mě je 22. A zase, ta informace vám může být úplně ukradená, nemáte co s tím, nemáte to jak využít. Okay, time to race on the worst track in the game. In my eyes. Yeah, I didn't drift there, that sucks. Here comes the worst part. Okay, I can't U-turn anymore. I don't remember how to do this against death times anymore. Okay, I missed it somehow. Missed that turbo pet. At least it's a short one. Oh, there we go. Now I'm doing it. But you can clearly see that other people are struggling. That's not going to hit me. There we go.
Bet you didn't see me coming.
Worst why? Well, have you seen that middle part of the track? That like a snake slithering there? Yeah, doing that without a mistake is extremely hard. Like, I'm going against like bad players, I would say, so I can easily win it, even though I'm not very good at it. But if I would go against the pro, I would for 100% lose this one. Because doing that is extremely difficult. Budete mi to muset přeložit. No, v pořádku. No jo, worst znamená nejhorší. Teď tri, to jsem ani snad neřekl. For je pro. Lidi jsem nemohl říct anglicky asi. Nevím. Musím říct asi slovo po slově, abych to přeložil takhle úplně nevím. Co si z toho mám vyvodit. Je mi líto. Prosím, Thunderstruck. Konečně Thunderstruck. Já ho potřebuju. Nejhorší, protože já jsem říkal, že ta trať, kterou jsme předtím jeli, byla nejhorší ve hře, aspoň dle mého názoru. Na rozdíl od tato, kterou teď jdeme, je druhá nejlepší. And you know how to do it because you said anymore. I know how to do it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it, you know. As I said, it's a very hard trick, and as I said, I'm just a human, I make mistakes. I mean, if you saw that first lap, then that's when I didn't do it. That's when I, instead of doing it, just stopped at the place. Dáme asi ještě tak 2 tratě, pak to ukončím. Záleží, jestli to stihneme nebo ne. So I'm going to do like 2 more tracks. We will see if we'll have enough time for it. This is going to be the last race as Panda, and then we are going to switch back to Neocortex. Yes, Lucas is right, it's very difficult to do it. I mean, that was the last track I did the developer time trial on. This one took me a lot of time to be the developer on. Not this one, that previous one. This one was one of the easiest ones. Even though this track is very difficult as well. But not as difficult. Also, yes, we are driving on Thunderstruck. Finally. Love this track. And we have an AFK. Oh, never mind, he's no longer AFK. Oh, I hit a wall, that's a shame. There's a very big shortcut that even the developers don't do on this track when you race them. But you need that blue fire to do it. Not this one, this is a big blue fire. But the one that you get at the middle of the track, that one is stronger, and with it you can do it. Unfortunately, I lost it. Now we have it back, now I just need to keep it. Never mind. So we won't do the big shortcut that the developers don't do. That's why it's easy to beat them on this track. It's not easy to perform, but it's still easier than Turbo Track. And there the developers do it, so that's why it's easier here. There's no point for me to keep the fire this time. I can't do a 4th lap. So of course for the 4th lap I would have had the blue fire. That's a shame.
Bet you didn't see me coming.
Jak vod. Vod znamená anglicky co? Ano, musíš počkat až dojezdím, protože já nemůžu číst chat, když závodím. I am trying to talk about whatever comes to mind when I'm racing. Like describing the race. Když závodím, tak nemůžu číst chat, protože já ho nevidím. Já mám chat na počítači, který je napravo ode mě, když závodím, protože já nezávodím jakoby na počítači, hraju přece jenom na PlayStation 4, takže koukám do televize, která je úplně na opačné straně než je můj počítač. Nebo monitor. Hi Johnny means čau Johnny, mimochodem. Nebo hi Johnny znamená čau Johnny. Takže tolik k tomu. Jinak dám poslední závod teda, 3 minuty. Na to bude nějaká krátká trať. Ať to stihneme. A pak příští týden budeme pokračovat. Víš? Dobře. A žádná není krátká trať. A dobře, tak Papovy pyramidy je nejkratší z těch 3. Ačkoliv já bych si rád zajel Thunderstruck znova. Ale nevadí. Papovy pyramidy bychom mohli stihnout. Nejistý tak, to je jedno, já jsem to přeložil jen pro jistotu. To já samozřejmě netvrdím, že by si byl hloupý nebo něco takového. Já se jenom ujišťuju. Protože jistota je jistota. A 2 minuty, to bude těsné. To asi dojedeme a jakmile to dojedeme, tak já to ukončím, takže udělám outro během ještě toho, jak se to jmenuje, během závodění. No to není problém. This will be a close one, so I will have to make the outro during the race. Vůbec nedostal 5 z testu z českého jazyka. Dobře. Co se mě a češtiny týče, tak češtinu jsem vůbec neměl rád. Já jsem měl takové to štěstí, že já jsem maturoval zrovna, když byl covid, takže já jsem nemusel dělat maturitu z češtiny. A taky jsem ji neudělal, protože jsem nemusel, jak jsem říkal. A jsem za to rád, protože já si upřímně myslím, že bych ji neudělal. Ačkoliv maturitu z angličtiny mám, pro změnu. Když ne úplně maturitu, já jsem si nechal udělat certifikát B2. Okay, so one lap takes like 30 seconds. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, it seems that time's up, so during that last lap I'm going to have to make the outro. That's fine. No, čas nám teda vypršel, takže během tohoto posledního kola bude outro. No, v příští hře, jak jsem říkal, budeme pokračovat. Nicméně pro dnešek je to vše. So as I said, we will continue next week. That's all for today. I hope you all enjoy the stream. Já teď doufám, že jste si všichni dnešní vysílání užili. Myslím, že co je staré, nemusí vždycky špatné. Don't forget that what's old doesn't always have to be bad. And goodbye. Ještě kousek.